everybody, Bonnie here. I hope you guys are having a good day. I just wanted to show you real quick the progress that I've made on my, what I'm calling strawberry shortcake blanket. It's just the colors, it's not actually the characters. And then I'll show you all the bunnies that I have made in the past 2 weeks maybe? I'm not sure. So anyway, here is the blanket. This is what I have so far with the blanket. I'm using a 3.75 hook and I'm not chaining in between all of the granny clusters. The yarn that I thought was like a perfect match isn't quite, but I mean, pink and the white are different. Obviously the green in the middle is different because that's all I had left of this. I just thought it was the perfect green for strawberry shortcake vintagey type. I believe it was on I believe it was on a ribbon, this color of one of my dolls. Let me check. Here's my strawberry shortcake rag doll from when I was a kid, and the ribbon I was talking about is this one right here. Now I'm missing the other one, but I knew there was like a limier green. So I just think that green and the white remind me of the diamonds in her dress, and I didn't do that on purpose or anything. I was just running out of the green. I didn't have enough to keep going with that lighter green, so I put a row of white in there, but I think it's cute. So this is what I'm basing my blanket off of right here. Now you can't really tell that the pinks are different unless you are in real life, I guess you could say. The yarn that I'm using is from Michaels. It's this for the white, the red, and the pink, and it is thicker. I didn't know that it's kind of, I don't know if you want to call it like bouncier. It's I think this would make a really cool amigurumi. I haven't done an amigurumi in this yarn yet, but anyway, it's so the blanket is thicker in the spots with this yarn, which I don't mind because it's my blanket. I have the pink attached. I think it's called soft pink, and I think I'm going to add red next. I'm going to hold off on adding any more white for a while, but I wish I had more of this green, but that's okay. This green is working too. Now I could not remember the name of this green, I'll call it lime green, that I had, but I just thought it was perfect, so I put it in the blanket. Now, and then it was bothering me, like, what is this color? I knew it was Michaels, and I knew it was their brand of yarn that didn't make anymore. So I also knew that Jenny, hi Jenny from Jenny's Hobbies, like over a year ago I think it was did like yarn hauls from Michaels, and I remember that type of yarn, not this color, but just the type of it was in one of those, because in my mind I could kind of see the label, but I just couldn't remember, and I tried Googling like half an hour. I'm trying this, and then I remembered Jenny. So I went back on her channel and I found it, and it's the Never Enough by Michaels. That's what this was. So mystery solved. Anyway, I'm working on this usually at night and when I'm stressed, which, yeah, you know, it's good to have just one of those projects you can just pick up. So as I mentioned before, I had started making these bunnies because I saw Angelia, hi Angelia, from Crocheting House Mouse make one that was adorable, and I'll link everything below obviously, but it's just my go-to pattern now, that when I'm like stressed out and everything, I just start making bunnies. The pattern's called Cory the Giant Bunny. This is not really giant, it's a little bit bigger than I usually make. I just give it a little poof tail. I hot glue that on, and yeah, I gave it a safety nose. Safety eyes are probably around 16 millimeter, maybe even a 12. And this bunny here is made with a very special yarn. This is Red Heart Super Saver Stripes. It's in the color Preppy Stripes. Now I had 2 skeins of this yarn from the lovely Ella, hi Ella, from No Catchy Name, like 2 or 3 years ago, I don't even know. She had a Halloween make-along, and yeah, which is really exciting. I remember I was standing at the stove and I had my laptop in the kitchen, and I think I was making pancakes or waffles or something, and I had the video playing, and then she read my name that I won. It was awesome. So anyways, I've had this yarn for a couple of years, and it's special because it's from Ella, and I didn't want to make something and then wish, oh, I should have made something else out of it. So I made myself a bunny. Now this one is my bunny, not going anywhere. It will be my Halloween decoration. I used a strand of brown. I think this brown is probably Bernat Super Value. Walnut might be the color. And then this is how much I had left from one skein with making this bunny here. It reminds me of fall, so Ella's having a Halloween make-along, and I'm gonna enter this cute little guy in that make-along. I don't know, makes me happy. I really need to get out my Halloween decorations, my fall stuff, because I've got these pumpkins that will look really cute to take a picture of this and set it next to. So anyway, this is one of, I think, 6 that I made. Yeah. So I thought I was good getting my number 4 yarns all like under control and worked up into stuff, but then my sister went to a garage sale and she got me 2 boxes of yarn, which is awesome. I appreciate it. I'll take it. It's a lot of vintage yarns. Just a lot of older yarns, number 4. One of the yarns is this, like a Kmart. They don't have any Kmarts. I don't even think anywhere in the US anymore. But this is like a no dye lot. Fisherman is the color. Vintage yarn. This is how much I have left, and it seemed to be a bigger skein. Let me see here, 8 ounces. And then I made a bunny using this yarn, which is Bernat Super Value Sunflower, maybe? It's a little darker of a yellow. This is probably true to color right there than like a light yellow. And these 2 yarns, I knew exactly what I wanted to make. I made a bunny. This one's bigger than this one. Yeah. I used a 5mm hook for both of these, which I believe is an H hook. And it doesn't show the stitches through, I don't know. But as I was making this, when I make this, I start with the parts, the ears, the arms, and the legs. And as I was making the ear, you don't stuff them. So it was kind of like tube-ish. And I was just like, this looks like corn. Like, it looks like corn, like an ear of corn. It looks like corn. I'm like, so this is a corn bunny. It just reminds me of corn. And then when I was making it, Briella saw it, and Briella wanted it. She kept saying, oh, I really like that bunny. I really like that bunny. I'm like, okay, you can have it. So this one is Briella's bunny. I did have another skein of that same Kmart off-white fisherman color yarn that my sister gave me, and I had another skein of yellow, but it's a lighter yellow. So I made another Cornish looking bunny. For some reason, this one, the first one I made, turned out bigger, but that's okay. You can see the colors, how they differ a little bit. The yellow for this is Sunshine in Bernat Super Value. I got the thingy. I probably have the thingy for the other one too somewhere. But anyway, so then we have this one. I'm really liking using the safety noses on it. White poof ball, hot glued on, and got this bunny. Before I made the fall one or autumn one and the yellow ones, I made this one. That's why it's got a different nose. I just couldn't get the nose right, and I had already like finished the bunny, because usually I just embroider on the nose, or if I give it a mouth. So I couldn't put a safety nose in it, and this one had a few different noses. It's just an X with that special yarn. The color, I just cut off the color of this yarn here, and I think it works really good. So we've got this one. This is 2 strands held together. The pink strand I know is a Karen Bake Cakes in cherry cake or cherry pie or something, I think it's called. And then the tan color is that Never Enough yarn from Michaels. I had a scrap all of that, so yeah, she has a peach little tail right there. So this one, which is smaller, but Must have been my tension that day. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I used a 5mm hook for all of them. Using up some more scrap balls, I have this really scrappy looking one. It's got all kinds of just acrylic yarns in it. Some of it is that Never Enough, some of it's the Karen Big Cake. I don't remember. The purple is an older yarn. And this one's got a safety nose. Now I gave this one a purple tail. Did I get another crooked? No, I think it's on there straight. Yeah, I almost had enough to finish the head, but she's got like a little cap, I guess. I think the purple face turned out really cute. I was nervous because I knew it was going to stripe somewhere and I didn't want it to look like a raccoon, you know, like a bandit or something. So anyway, there's this cutie, which is a little bit bigger than the last one I showed you. The final one I have to show you guys reminds me of Blueberry Muffin, which is one of the Strawberry Shortcake's best friends. This is another bigger one. It turned out a little bit bigger. I have a little light blue tail on it. I used 2 yarns held together. I used these 2 yarns. This is Mainstays Blue, I think it's just called, and Super Saver in Macaw. So holding these 2 strands together, I think it turned out pretty cute. Totally gives me blueberry vibes. And then I'm thinking, you know, I've got the yellow one that could be lemon meringue, and we've got blueberry. I need to make a strawberry or a strawberry shortcake one with like striped legs. Can you imagine? Oh, how cute would that be? So I don't know why I'm more of a cat person than a bunny person, but I just really enjoy this pattern. With the bunnies, except for the very first one there, the original corn bunny, that's Briella's, and the one right there, the autumn one, that's mine. The other 4, I'm probably gonna put them either in my Etsy shop or sell them somewhere else online. Yeah, I don't know. Doing markets or craft fairs is not an option for me right now because I don't have any of the equipment you need for that, like no table, no chairs, none of that stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do is just try to sell these online, and then maybe next year, maybe next spring or something, try to do a like in-person market. I don't know. We'll see about that. So I'm probably gonna make some more bunnies because that's just what I have been doing. So the Fall in Love collab you might have been hearing about, where you use something new or do something new that you haven't done before and fall in love. Who knows, maybe you'll fall in love with it. I do know what yarn I want to use, and I have it, and I've had it for probably over a year or so. Just kind of intimidated and afraid of it. So I'm gonna jump in, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it and I might make something for my kitchen. Might make something that I've never made before. So it's not gonna be an amigurumi and it's not gonna be a bunny. Oh my goodness. Once you guys see the yarn, you'll understand why it could never be. Well, I won't say never because I could probably do it. But anyway, so that's coming up in September. I'm so happy that it's fall. Just want to get into some new fall routines and everything. I think definitely I'm gonna get out my bin from the basement that's got all of my fall decorations in it and whatever. I don't care if the kids are like, it's too early. No, it's not. It's actually kind of late. August is almost over. I remember one year I had the house decorated August 1st. I mean, November 1st, the tree goes up. The Christmas tree is up November 1st. I'm one of those people. Yeah, I'm one of those people. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for seeing what I've been up to, and thank you for all of your lovely comments, and I just like talking to you guys. Yeah, so that's what I've got for you today. A whole bunch of bunnies. I need to make a Christmas bunny, you guys. I totally need to make... Okay, I won't think about that yet. First, I need to decorate my house for fall. And then November 1st. And then November 1st, we'll get that Christmas tree out. I cannot wait. I can't wait. So, I will stop rambling and I'll let you guys go. Bye, everybody.